Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and if you're joining us for the first time, welcome in. Be sure to hit that subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy these videos. Today we are going to be doing a different video. This will be pretty much on all of the current top Adidas lifestyle sneakers. So I'm going to go through each different silhouette that is trending right now. Talk a little bit about how they differentiate, what are some of my favorites, the size and fit on these, as well as the price range. So let's jump right into it. As far as New York City goes and concerts go, pretty much all the places I've currently been where there's a ton of foot traffic, this right now is what is the hottest, most trendy style that I'm seeing on so many people's feet. And you've probably seen Adidas actually releasing different collaborations on different silhouettes as well. I actually have one collab here on the campus, but let's go through some of the silhouettes. One of the most popular, I would say, out of all of these, hands down, has to go to the Samba OG silhouette. I feel like every day I walk around, at least one person will be wearing one of these, typically in the classic colorways, which is just like a simple gum bottom with a black and white shade, or the white and black swapped out shade. This is a different color variation. I really don't think you can go wrong with the Samba. I feel like they're releasing such good colorways on this silhouette, and it's just a really good looking sneaker. A lot of women are wearing these with dresses, so they're really having fun dressing this style up. And again, this is one of the sneakers that has been in Adidas's archive for a very long time, so it's really refreshing to see more of a European style coming back to the US as a very trendy, stylish sneaker. As far as color variations go, again, this released in so many different colorways. So many collabs have been done with this as well, and this is probably, once again, out of all of these, the most popular. Next up, we've got the Handball Special. As football or soccer is coming back to the US and getting a huge push, especially with the World Cup coming around, the Handball Special, I think out of all of these, may be the most comfortable in my opinion. There's just some additional arch support in there and just really high quality materials used. I don't know if I could play handball in this necessarily, but it is a good looking sneaker on foot. Again, just really good classy color variations that they've used on this silhouette. It's a very sharp looking sneaker that you can really have fun with dressing up or dressing down. And this color option that I have right now is just a simple gray. And of course, on all of these, there is some type of gold metallic shades for the branding on each of the silhouettes. For the Special, it's in that gold metallic colorway. And the gum bottom just really brings this one together. All right, then we've got the Gazelle. I would say right now, the Gazelle is probably the next competitor next to the Samba. This is definitely a good, clean, classy looking sneaker as well. Fits subtly differently and looks subtly different from the Samba. As far as this goes, I've had this J. Crew collaboration for a very long time, and I feel like it has aged very well with this kind of crackled effect. But again, this is just a really good looking sneaker, especially for women right now. This is what I'm seeing on a lot of girls' feet, and it really just looks good with dresses and skirts, even just with nice, super casual sweats. All right, now for the one collab that I have, this is on the campus too. So when I was at Gazelle, I actually saw a ton of women and guys with the campus on foot. This is definitely a chunkier style. So if you're somebody with a wider foot base, not as narrow, this definitely I feel like is tailored to you. The corn collaboration was just very well done. The materials on this are insane. But again, just a more chunkier feel than what you're seeing on these other silhouettes. And then last but not least is the Bermuda. So the Bermuda actually is really hard to find in the US. All of the Bermudas that I've purchased in Europe. So this is definitely a European style, but not to say I haven't actually seen this on foot here in the US. I've seen a lot of people, could be just tourists who are passing through, but this is a very popular sneaker as well, kind of similar to the Special, Gazelle, and Samba with its shape. But as you can see on the bottom there for the midsole, it's got a little bit more of a rigid outsole. Again, really just lovely textures and materials used on this, and a really cool vibe with that gum bottom to finish the sneaker out. Definitely let me know right now, what is your favorite lifestyle Adidas sneaker right now out of these 5 that I've curated? Which is your favorite, and what are some of your favorite colorways on each of these? So now I want to talk a little bit about size and fit on all of these. So Adidas can be a little strange when it comes to sizing. I typically go off of my European size just because it makes more sense to me when I'm buying and purchasing Adidas sneakers. I typically size half a size down. Again, I think it's very important to decipher whether or not you have narrow high arch feet or if you have flatter wider feet, just because a lot of these silhouettes, except for the campus, run extremely narrow. So these are great for a narrow-footed person, but if you have wider, flat feet, I would definitely recommend either sticking true to size or going half a size up, just because these are extremely narrow and shallow in the toe box region. So you're not getting a lot of wiggle room there. Just something to take into consideration when you're trying to figure out what size range will work best for you. But for me personally, I size half a size down in all of these, and they fit me perfectly. All right, so now let's talk about price point. I think one of the reasons that these are trending and just basically flying off the shelves, every retailer I've gone into, I ask, what are the sneakers that are selling right now? What are the hottest picks? Typically, they will say the Samba is one of the top picks that they can't keep on the shelves. A huge reason behind that is the fact that these are retailed at just $100. So pretty much all of these are between $100 to $110. It's just between the Campus and the Bermuda that sit around that $110 price range. But other than that, the Gazelle and Handball Special, as well as the Samba, are all priced at $100, which is a really good deal, especially when it comes to the material that they're using and how great each of these silhouettes look on foot. All right, well, hopefully I was able to help each of you decide on some potential options for some of the best Adidas lifestyle sneakers that are currently available now. These colorways may not necessarily be available, but there are a ton of variations that Adidas keeps pumping out. So definitely check them out if you haven't already. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. Be sure to hit that subscribe on your way out and give this video a thumbs up. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We'll catch you on the next episode.